Hello, my name is Kurt, you're watching Anime Basic, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my anime pop vinyl collection. So I moved a little while ago and rediscovered my box of pop vinyls I'd put away years ago, and found some that I'm gonna sell, but I thought before I sold them I would make a video showing you guys the ones that I bought quite a while ago. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have the My Hero Academia pops, and here we have Ochako Masks number 253. So as far as I'm aware, this is quite a rare one. I've seen sold listings go for about anywhere from $400 to $600 on eBay, although some of those have stickers, so they are on the pricier side. I'm currently looking to sell this guy. I do have a buyer lined up, which is awesome because this is one of the more expensive ones in my collection. But yeah, moving on. Next up, we have All Might in his, powered up super form. Not much here, decent pop, quite a bit of heft to it, but pretty standard. I think this guy still goes for $20-25, so whatever retail was for him, as far as I'm aware. I'll have to look that up. And finally, for the My Hero Academia pops, we have Deku with his battle damage, number 252. What kind of sucks for this guy, I mean, sucks for me, but not for other collectors, is so when this guy first came out and was out for a bit, he was going for about 150 to 175, 180 when he first got released. But then I think a year after he initially got released, he did get a reissue, and so his value plummeted to $20-25. So he's pretty standard now, but for a while there, he was a pricier pop. So now the rest of the pops are going to be pretty much just Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super pops. But I'm going to start with all of my Gokus first. I think I have an even number of Gokus and Vegetas, but I'll have to double check that. So this is just plain Goku. For a while there, this guy was worth a lot. But I managed to pick him up when he was in the reissue, so lucky for me at the time. I don't collect them anymore, but I was very happy to finally get my hands on a normal Goku pop. When I did. And then we have Super Saiyan Goku, which is the Loot Crate exclusive version. So this guy is metallic. You can't really see the metallic very well on his gi, but his hair is very, very gold. But yeah, decent pop. A little bit of I don't know if this is moisture or something. But yeah, more Gokus to come. So now we have Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods Goku, Super Saiyan God. This was also a rarer one for a period of time. I think this one is vaulted now. It sells for a decent amount. I think I'm currently got this guy listed for about 100. I could have it listed for lower. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, this guy you got exclusively through the Funimation store, which I don't know if they do at the moment, but at the time this is being sold, the Funimation store did not ship to Australia, so I had to get it imported via special means. It wasn't a cheap pop by any means to get here, especially with the importing costs. So if I do sell it for around 90 to 100, it'll pretty much only be a $10-20 profit for what it actually took me to get it into the country. And now next up we have the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku, also just known as Super Saiyan Blue. So this one is the Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F line. I think at the time they weren't actually doing the Dragon Ball Super pop line yet. They were just doing Dragon Ball Z, which is why they decided to go for the Resurrection F, because this was out when Dragon Ball Super was airing, so it is kind of odd that they decided to go for the movie version specifically, but pretty cool pop. This guy goes for around 20-25, I think. And now finally for the Goku pops, we have a Dragon Ball Super version, number 260, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, or Rose Goku Black. It's been a while since I've watched the anime, so I don't know if they actually pronounce it Rose or Rose. Yeah, cool pop. The font looks very odd, being just all kind of squished in there. When it first got released, I was wondering if it was fake, but it's not. It's a legit pop that I bought from a retailer, so it's kind of odd that the text looks so strange there. So we got through the Goku pops, now on to the Vegeta pop. So first up we have metallic Vegeta, just in his Saiyan armor uniform. Was it Frieza Force armor? Got a bit of damage there, a little bit of tearing damage on the corner, which is unfortunate. This guy isn't worth a whole bunch anyway, so I'm not too cut about that. I'll just sell this guy for cheaper compared to some of the other guys. Next up we have Badman Vegeta, which is just Vegeta wearing his Badman shirt. You can't really see it because I'm like, pretty sure the Badman part is on the back of the shirt. But this was a pop my now wife was very excited for when it first got announced, because she's a huge Vegeta fan. Luckily, I found a wife who loves anime and especially Dragon Ball, which is why we have more Dragon Ball pops than probably any other series that we've collected, besides maybe like Borderlands. But yeah, decent pop. Not much to it really. And now finally for the Vegeta pops, we have just a standard, Dustin, that guy, just a standard Super Saiyan Vegeta pop. I really don't have much to say about this pop. I think this is when they start to do like the poses and kind of more dynamic pops in the Dragon Ball line, which is why he's actually like posing, whereas the rest of them are just kind of there. But it's an okay pop. Next up is Trunks. It's plain old regular Trunks. So Trunks is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. I prefer his look where he has like the longer kind of shoulder length hair, but regardless, Trunks is still one of my favorite characters, and I really love his Super Saiyan look. Which, speaking of Super Saiyan Trunks, here we go. So this is from the 2016 New York Comic Con. I don't think this is like the proper Comic-Con sticker. I think this is like when things get imported into Australia for a while, they were giving like these kind of special con stickers. Still, pretty cool pop. This was my favorite pop for a while. But I really don't have much attachment to them anymore, especially now that I'm selling them. Like if I was gonna hold on to any Dragon Ball pops, I'd probably hold on to this guy. But if I hold on to any of them, I'll just keep buying them again. So they all gotta go. Next up, we have Bulma from Dragon Ball. You know, the original looking Bulma, when her hair was still like an aqua color as opposed to like completely blue like they changed it to. But yeah, decent pop, good detail. I like the little like Pokeball tracker that you can see there. Yeah, moving on. Next up, we have Majin Buu, the chocolate version. So for a while there, with a lot of pops, I was collecting like all the variants. Not so much with Dragon Ball because there weren't many at the time, but like things like Overwatch, I was like collecting all the variants. But around the time this came out, I was like, nah, I'm only gonna buy one version of each pop, and I thought the chocolate Majin Buu was the coolest looking one, so that's why I went for this one and didn't get the normal Majin Buu. And now we have Gohan, the whiny version of Gohan. It's been a while since I've watched Dragon Ball Z, but I remember him being quite whiny because he's like 4. At this age, where he's got the little Dragon Ball on his hat. Unfortunately, this guy has a little bit of damage. I don't know if it shows up on camera very well, but that's like sticker damage from when it was in the store, which is strange because it wasn't even in the store for that long. Because I was working at the store when this came out, so it is quite odd that it had sticker residue as if it had been on there for years. And then we got Frieza Final Form. So for a while there, this was one of the harder like original series of like Dragon Ball pops to find, and I remember being extremely happy when I found him. And then finally we've got Shenron, which is one of the larger pops, number 265. I mean, we all know what Shenron looks like. He's got the Dragon Balls at the bottom there with like the beam of light. Pretty cool pop. Like I said, my wife is a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I asked her if she wants to keep this one because it's like maintain its retail value. It's still just worth what I bought it for like 4 or 5 years ago. So I think we're probably gonna keep this guy just because, you know, he looks cool. He's instantly recognizable, unlike some pops where you're like, what the fuck is that? And like you need the box to tell what they are. This is an instantly recognizable character. I might take him out of the box. But yeah, I thought I had a Krillin pop vinyl, but I can't find him anywhere, so maybe he's just a lost cause. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's been my anime pop vinyl collection. I know most of it was Dragon Ball pops, so sorry about that if you were expecting anything more diverse. But yeah, gonna be selling most of these guys. If any of them are worth quite a bit, I'll put the prices on screen. They'll all be in Australian dollar, like in AUD currency. So if you're watching from America and you're like, that's way too expensive, or that's way too cheap, that's why. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kurt. You've been watching Anime Basic, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.